Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more of Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon Reignited. I was about to say Legend of Spyro then, that's not right. It's a different series of games altogether. What the? My camera was not spinning there. I was debating on restarting that, but the camera was not turning. I was running on a parallel line facing in that direction. What? That was weird. Thank you for interrupting my thing game, but I'm going to keep that in because that's weird. Anyway, in the last episode, we made our way through Bamboo Terrace, flamed some Rhinox, saving the pandas and their bamboo from tyranny of the sorceress, I guess. Not really much else to say about that. But hey, we went to the country speedway and chilled out a bit, did a bit of racing, flamed some planes. Could have went a bit easier, but for some reason I'm having a lot of trouble in the speedways in this game, and I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's because of drifting, but at the same time, don't normally have that many problems. Again, I blame momentum. That's just a thing that, you know, is going to probably be a thing until we finish up the Reignited trilogy, because it pretty much ruined things in almost everything that it needs to be in. Treetops, the first Speedway of Spyro 2 Reignited, need I remind you? So, yeah, that was fun. But yeah, speaking of fun, we've got Spooky Swamp, infamous for a certain mission that involves 2 eggs, which is why I did not want to be drawn into this when I was, you know, on the ladder. At least we start off with an immediate 2 gems thrown into our face by Sparks. Thanks, buddy. At least you're on the ball right now. I mean, I did give him a talking to at the end of the last video, but you know, I mean, he wants to kick back and relax. Well, sure, but if you're not grabbing every gem, then you don't really have the right to say that, really, because you didn't do that in the originals. I know, keep comparing. It's a thing. I'm gonna compare.
That guitar was mean. I thought I was a goner. Thanks for saving me.
No problem, buddy. Also, why are you talking in haiku? That's a 575. Interesting, that. What? Again, I was trying to hold a different direction. I was about to walk into the water, by the way. Can't swim in that. That is swamp water. That'll hurt you. Just like how the swamp water did in Spyro 1 Reignited, or Spyro 1 in general. Also, going for the level, you want to light all these. That is actually something that you want to go do. This level's actually quite short and concise. But the stuff that we got to do in here will probably eat up your time, so yeah, keep that in mind as we make our way through. You know, you're not sniping me, buddy. Get out of it. This definitely would be somewhere where you would expect Nasty Nork to be hanging about. Give me that checkpoint, please, Zoe. Thank you. Oh, boy. Wait. Okay, it doesn't hurt you. I forget that. Oh, yes, it does. Never mind. I was wondering why there was a bit of a delay. It's because there are piranhas in there. It's the old Rayman 2 shtick. I thought it was I remember it being instantaneous. Maybe it was. I don't know. But I guess it's because that you can swim. They probably would have made it so you can swim in it. But staying there too long, you're going to get your butt chomped. I misremembered that. I'm misremembering a lot of things about these trilogies. I've noticed. Maybe I should have practiced the originals a little bit more recently before the Reignited trilogy came out. But then it felt a bit more redundant for me because I know the games well enough. I have a lot of stuff to talk about them. So that's not redundant at all. Can I climb this? No, it doesn't look like I could, but I can. I do want to actually pop up here because I need to flame this. And this doesn't actually lead anywhere, which is fine, so I'm just going to head back around underneath quickly. Grab more stuff. Oh yeah, because there's the piranha, just like in Rayman, funnily enough, the water actually has piranha signs all around. Which, by the way, if you think you need to smash all of them for a skill point, it is actually the skill point for this level. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a bit of slowed my speech there. I wasn't that clear. I did not know you were an enemy, and you look something out of Rayman as well. What the hell? This is a Rayman 2 level. Seriously. I mean, Spyro Year of the Dragon was on PS1, so was Rayman 2. Well, Rayman 2 was basically on everything, and it was also the worst port on PS1, which I do have. But I also have Rayman Revolution on PS2, which is the superior version of pretty much of everything, really, except for maybe Resolution, so that's a thing. But Rayman Resolution, it should be called, if it had a better resolution. We need a key for this, and the trophy for here is actually taking an enemy, a specific enemy out, which we'll get into, so we don't have to worry about that. By the way, there's just an egg sitting right on this island, not doing anything. His name is Michael. Say hello, Michael. I have a cousin named Michael. He actually appeared in a couple of my episodes of my early projects, like Metroid Other M and Zelda Twilight Princess, my 100% walkthrough, which, you know, very early projects like I did at the beginning of my entire channel. To be honest, I haven't had him in a video in a long while, but he's busy with other stuff and I don't see him hardly at all. You know, I knew these signs were part of the skill point, but I've forgotten if I've missed any now. I kind of like started breaking them and was like, are they part of the skill point? And they are, and I'm like, oops. That's just me blasting through the level. To be honest, I'm already halfway through the level, so once we get to the end, we'll be able to make our way back round, so that's not that too big of an issue. Just like how these levels normally work. It's like we're not allowed to warn anybody about the piranhas. In fact, saying that... Oh, no, I was about to say Monsters Inc. Scare Island had piranha plant signs, but no, that just said monsters cannot swim. Which is very weird. Why don't you just not teach monsters how to swim? I guess some monsters won't be able to swim at all, or maybe it's just very thick water that they can't swim through, I don't know. By the way, my brother did a Let's Play on Scare Island, and like 101%, I'm not joking, he managed to somehow get an additional bronze medal. Check out his Let's Play, it's actually really good. It's actually his most popular thing on his channel. His most popular LP. And there was a lot of work put into it, so... Kudos to my bro on that one. He did put in the effort. He hasn't been doing a lot of stuff on his channel recently, except for like music remixes and custom lyrics to Kingdom Hearts songs. If you want, I don't know why I'm talking about this at this point. It's got nothing to do with the level. But yeah, I've already mentioned stuff about the level, but we haven't even got to the bit I want to actually talk about yet because Moneyblags is blocking the way. Moneyblags?
This door is jammed shut. Only the power of gems can hope to move it.
At least you tried to tell me in a haiku. Yeah, I've got the money. It's a bit of a price, though, just to open a door.
You've made a wise choice. It will mean more eggs for you and more gems for me. Best of all, Spyro, I can stop speaking haiku. What a sweet relief.
And even when he says that, he was still speaking haiku. Yeah, that's the gimmick for this level. They speak haiku. What a unique quirk.
Stop talking to me. I hate speaking in haiku. Just go find some gems.
Fair enough. I guess there is some sort of law when you're in this world. You just have to speak in haiku. It's like an unwritten law. If you speak normal sentences, you get... something happens. I don't know. Get locked up. I don't know. Hey, Spyro may be in the world, but I'm not. I'm behind my screen. This is the one time I'm actually going to say that, yes, I am behind the screen. I am the one who controls the dragon. This rule of haiku writing does not apply to me.
You are brave, dragon. Much braver than I by far. Here, take this darn egg.
You had to stick Don in there somehow in order to finish off your sentence, didn't you? That's a name. I didn't even see that enough to think how to pronounce it. And he's off. And that means the whirligig should actually be fully developed, because this is the last level that we need to actually do. Well, we got the last egg in order to do it, to get through. By the way, 255 gems. Yeah, had to. Fair enough. Let's hop up here. That should be the last one, a light. And that opens the door that we're at. Very helpful. And, oh, whoa, again the camera. Why does it keep doing that? Stop that. But yeah, it doesn't exactly lead to an egg, but it will lead to something later on. I think this is the shortcut to get back to the beginning of the level. Looks like it. Or is this halfway through the level? I forget, what's this actually for? Oh no, I'm supposed to hop over here, because the egg's over here, yeah. I couldn't actually tell. Then again, used to the, oh, the key's over there. Oh, I'm going to have to make 2 trips. Oh, I'm going to have to make 2 trips, that's annoying. Okay. Let's hop over here then, grab this, and then... Oh, it's actually right above where Moneybags was. Can I actually make it back? Can I with the buff lava? Nope, just barely not. Fair enough. I'm going to come over here and unlock that chest, so let's do that quick. Oh, 1 up. Helpful. Okay. At least we're back to this door. Wait, don't hit me. Good. Yeah, this door never opens. We're actually at a different door, but it is still part of the same area, so we'll see that in a minute. It's over here, isn't it? In fact, since I'm all the way back here, I might as well check for other signs that I forgot to smash. I'm pretty sure I smashed them all, but I wasn't paying that much attention. Just because you can smash them doesn't mean I was actually paying attention on smashing every single one of them. I should have, because it is a skill point, but I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe that's just my short-term memory talking. I'm just like, oh, I don't remember. Oh boy. Can I just keep hopping and be safe? Apparently so. And yeah, it looks like I have actually smashed all of them up to this point. So, that's helpful. Let's just get up here, back to the end of the level. It's actually on the flip side of this area. If I just go through this little tunnel and smash that, there we are, back at the end of the level. That's our shortcut, so that's quite nice. Grab that. Yes. This should be the last one then. Yep, that's okay. I mean, I had to head back to the end anyway, so going back to the beginning pretty much gave me that shortcut. So, that's helpful enough. Did a little once-over. Didn't miss any signs. I'm happy about that, even though I thought I did. So, ah well, I have to give it a once-over anyway because of the key. So, over this way. I was for sure that I was able to make it back, but guess not. Oh, okay. I was able to salvage that. Got lucky there. To be frank, could have gone up the wrong tree. I don't know, I'm just trying to use puns with this dragon's name and then, you know, on the tree itself. I don't know. I'm terrible with my puns. You can rip them up if you want to, just don't kill the trees over it, okay? Alright, I will truly stop now. Let's actually get back to where we need to be, which is the end. So I'm just going to go back to the beginning this way and just do it that way. In fact, I'm going to... Oh, Jesus! Okay, get back on the land, you... You got up here, but... I actually got up here before, earlier. There we are. Fell off the little corner there. Yeah, I think I know where all the rest of my gems are, but we'll deal with that in a minute, so... Because even though I should bookend this, level off by going through that big door instead of the one at the side, I'm actually going to do the big door first because I don't want to do that one at the moment, which is a Sheila area. And it's not because of Sheila that I don't like it, it's because of these guys. But before we have to light up the fireflies, we got a boss! Yes, we got a mini-boss, just like the tank that we had in the previous one. So, what was it called? I actually can't remember the level. Sunrise Spring. Seashell Shore, that's why. I was supposed to charge into it, not flame it. That was my beat. But yeah, basically he chucks a bomb at you, you gotta knock it back, and then he spawns 3 little mooks, and that's basically his entire pattern. And there you go, that's literally all you do. Quite an easy boss. And the trophy for this level is actually tied to him. Just beat him and you get it. You don't even have to do it perfect. Not a skill point. We've already got that. So, BAP! Oh, I forget when they're bouncing I always do it early, and that's always been a big problem with me, because I'm a little bit on the patient side when it comes to this guy, because you've got to kill these 3 and then wait for him to chuck another bomb. But if the bomb is bouncing, most of the time it will just go off in a different direction. You've got to wait for it to land, stop, then charge into it. There we go. Probably when the bomb actually, you know, starts ticking down. Also, he's got an actual energy bar, so it may feel like, oh, you might chuck different types of bombs and you do different types of damage. No, he just takes 4 hits. I've already hit him twice, so that's half his bar gone. So they could have done it in dots like they did in for Gulp and Crush in Spyro 2, but because if you remember, Ripto had an energy bar, not dots. So actually saying that, you could only hit the Buffalo in Metropolis with only bombs, yet he had an energy bar instead of just dots, just like Ripto, and yet you can only do set damage, so that's a bit weird. Tucked him for a long slumber, because I guess haiku poems are your method on going to sleep or something? 69, won't be that for long. Let's go fix that. Oh, and this guy's now gone for some reason. Wait. Okay, I thought I bumped into something then, that felt weird. Let's go in. See Sheila. I don't know why I keep reading the signs, they all say the same thing once you've freed them.
This swamp smells so sweet. The springtime trees are fragrant. I'm off to kick butt.
We're not in Sunrise Spring though. Well, I'm off to kick butt. You say that, but there's not actually any enemies around here. And in fact, this is the reason why I'm not a fan of this level. Like I said, the level itself isn't too bad. It's this segment alone, and it's because just... You know, I just made the reference to Seashell Shore, where it had a mini-boss, effectively. And the thing about that is, that also had an escort mission, or a timed mission of some kind, where you have to escort the seals with lit TNT to blow up a tower, but they couldn't think to, you know, not light the TNT until after we were done. You know? Because... why would you light the TNT first, giving me a timer, and then expect me to just work super fast so you don't blow yourselves up? I don't get it. But the problem with this minigame is kind of similar. We'll get to that once I grab the rest of the gems, because I don't want to be doing that while actually, you know, going through here normally. By the way, most of these rocks won't actually yield anything, so they're part of the problem, funnily enough. Including the mushrooms. You can actually pound those, but that's probably something that you would like to know afterwards. And I am actually looking up for secret areas, but I just noticed the walls are a lot more camouflaged than they are in the original. So I did actually miss a couple of areas, even though I was checking to make sure I didn't miss any. I now know that I've missed some, so I'll get them on the way back, because there's no shortcut back around this area. It's actually kind of a simple loop, but it doesn't loop in on itself, it just kind of just goes around. But you can probably see by all these goddamn mushrooms, it's going to be a pain in the butt. That's not going to be fun. I know, I'm beating around the bush just trying to, like, you know, actually talk about it, but I want to talk about it as we're doing it. It's just that Sheila moves a little bit slower than I imagined. Yeah, that's why we can't get back round. And see, look, this is the beginning, because they're right there. This is why I hate this. These are the characters that I don't like in this level. Those two fireflies. I'm really building it up. For those who haven't played the game and they're watching for the first time, or if they're watching because they don't know what they're doing, yeah, I need to go up here. I was looking up. I should have. I guess the easiest way to notice is look for the ledge. Like if there's a ledge poking out of the wall, that might be your clue. I should have been looking for that and not the wall itself. Because the walls are a lot more noticeable in the original, but they're obviously a lot more camouflaged because of better graphics. Which are awesome and vibrant and with a nice amount of bloom. I mean, look at this lighting. Look at this lighting! Very flattering for Sheila, to be perfectly honest. It just goes around the model with such a glow. I mean, hell, the Fireflies' glow is actually not so bad.
We have the bombs here. We must destroy the egg cage. But we just go boom. Kangaroo can help. You can clear the path for us. Will Sheila help us?
Yeah. They keep trying to blow up the cage for the egg that's at the end of the level. But they always go boom. Help the Firefly Bombers. Yes, I love your freestyle haiku. No. The haikus don't give enough information on why they're actually failing and want your help. Sadly, we're going to have to agree in order to get the egg, because they're the ones with the ammunition, but it's a load of bollocks.
Yes, it's bombing time. Here I come, my little eggs, to free you at last.
So they keep blowing themselves up. Maybe if you didn't ignite the bomb when you leave to actually free the goddamn egg, you wouldn't be blowing yourself up on the way. Why not light the bomb when you reach the end? Just saying, you twonk. I thought he was actually going to walk into that rock. So, yeah, it's an escort mission. What you got to do is get rid of the mushrooms and get rid of the rocks before they run into them. And there's actually a bit of a problem with the Reignited version. The camera's a little bit closer to you, and you do not move as fast as Sheila in this version in comparison.
Ow! I went boom again. Big rocks can be kicked, they say. Mushrooms must be stomped.
Or you can go to the end, hit yourself as many times as necessary, but just get to the end, then light the bomb. Seriously, why?
Yes, it's bombing.
I hate these guys, and this is the minigame that infuriates a lot of people. The tip for the first guy is that he mostly follows the path, but the mushrooms can spring back, and rocks on this pathway can drop from the sky by no reason at all other than they just can. What? Why did I jump off the mushroom? That was weird. But yeah, it's really annoying and dumb, and I do not understand why they do this. It's so stupid. Let's whack this one. Hopefully I did that in time. I'm going to kick this rock as well. I think I've got to come back round and hammer this one again, because he's just going to do a loop round like a total moron that he is. So it's like, don't you even know where you've been failing at most of the time? Oh, hit it, please. Thank you. Get over here quick. Hammer it. No! What? I did the double jump. I got stuck underneath it.
Ow!
I'm going to cut until I get back there.
Yes.
It's because Sheila doesn't move as fast as she did in the original. You move even slower when you kick. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Seems like the rocks have stayed destroyed. Huh? There's supposed to be a rock around here that I'm supposed to kick. Oh no. Okay, it was wobbling. I got panicky there. Yeah, the rocks that I've actually destroyed are still gone. That's weird, because the rocks are supposed to respawn. I mean, if you've destroyed them before talking to the fireflies, and then you talk to them, the rocks respawn, but apparently the rocks don't respawn. That actually makes it a lot easier. That's helpful. Thank you, game. I actually appreciate that change. How did I... What? How did I drift off it by a neutral jump? That's bollocks. Okay, this time I will be cutting to get back there. No, no, no. Okay, did it. And then he chucks the bomb. By the way, using a bomb on an egg could possibly fry the egg as well. But, seriously, you could have just walked here and chucked the bomb after it.
One egg cage remains. Will you now help my brother to freeze the last egg?
Just use common sense, guy. I'm only here for the egg. You're blowing yourselves up, and I shouldn't have to escort you. And this one is even more annoying, because he doesn't follow the path. So this one is just trial and error.
If you clear my path, I can blow up the egg cage. Poor, poor captive eggs.
Poor, poor sanity of me.
Yes, it's bombing time. Here I come, my little eggs, to free you at last.
You know, I said yes to help you. Why did I have to say yes again? I don't remember that. Normally if I said no, then talk to you, then maybe. Yeah, so he completely avoids the first one. But thankfully we just learnt that the rocks themselves stay destroyed, which is very nice. And look, he goes near the mushroom, so you think you got to whack that down. But he keeps faking you out. Now he's going over there. Now he's going over here. Where is he going? I don't understand why he does this. And he goes for this mushroom. I think then he goes for this mushroom. No, he's going around the back. Is there a rock over there? I don't think there is. Okay, we're good. Why are you going around here? Why did you do that? There was no need. He's going for this mushroom. No, he isn't. He walked right by that mushroom. Seriously, what is this route? I don't get it. And the whole purpose of this is because they can't think, hang on a minute, get to the cage, then light the bomb. It drives me nuts. It drives everyone who does this minigame nuts. The reason behind this minigame is because they want to light it before moving. Just light it after you move. It's easily solvable. And it's needless headache. Thankfully, I don't actually have to do a lot now, because all of it's pretty much been done. So I'll leave this attempt in. Yeah, he doesn't even go for that one. So most of the stuff around here I don't even need to do anymore. Like I said, the rocks should respawn, but they're not, which is weird. So right now it's just this mushroom I'm going to pound. I don't even need to pound this one, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't need to pound that one, so I just got to pound this one. So if the rocks kept spawning, I would have to keep kicking them like in the original. So I will say it is more forgiving in the remake, but it hasn't gotten any easier either. Oh, it's a trick. I always fall for that. You think you got to hit the big one, but it's actually the small one. But the only way to get onto the big one is do a mega jump or jump off the small one, like stairway, because that's how they're set up. I always hit the big one because it's round 2. You'd think you'd have to go for that one, but I always make that mistake, and I didn't learn from it. Okay, I sped that attempt up so you could see the route. Obviously, as I keep saying, if the rocks would respawn, that would be a lot more annoying. But because they didn't, for some reason, I guess that's because of making it a little bit less of a headache in the Reignited version. I approve of that! I definitely approve of that.
The eggs are all free. 2 dragons are born today. Sheila's my hero.
And that is all the eggs of the level. All 71... Well, 71 eggs at this point. Not all 71, there's not the total. But I'm still missing a couple of gems. Have I... Oh, wrong one to click into. Yeah, apparently clicking in R3 is the same as triangle. Are they around here? Or are you pointing to leave? Or did I miss one at the very edge here? Oh no, hang on. Another ledge. Thank you, Sparks. That was the last two. Awesome sauce. So it was right at the beginning where we had to move out to get out anyway, because you can't go through the gate. Even after they're done, it's not like they can't whip up another bomb to destroy these two gates so you get out quicker or anything. They had enough to keep trying, but maybe they can't actually bomb it unless they're at the beginning of this area anyway, which case they could just bomb it from this end, but what do I know? They're idiots. So I do appreciate that the remake does keep those rocks despawned. They don't respawn when you take them out. Wait after you've talked to them. Because I'm pretty sure some of them respawned after I talked to them to start it off. If you destroy the rocks, they don't respawn. In the remake. In the original, they do. And that makes it even more annoying because you've got to keep an eye on the rocks from respawning as well as the mushrooms popping out. So, it's been made a lot easier in the remake. But it's still an annoying minigame. I am happy that the remake's actually improved upon it. I mean, a broken minigame is still a broken minigame. It's like Donkey Kong 64 with Beaver Bother. I mean, the only thing that would work in that one is if there wasn't some weird invisible wall around the hole. But even then, it's not exactly a fun minigame. But, what they have done to it, I approve of the fix. So with that, guys, we're pretty much done with Midday Gardens for now. We can't do Bamboo Terrace until we have a Yeti. But the whirligig should be built. So in the next episode, guys, we will be taking the whirligig onward to the next level. And possibly, as we all know about the sorceress, the next boss. See you guys then.